Hey people, what up? This is Yo-Yo Lucas 1, and I'm here to talk to you today about riptide bushings and what I'd like to see in the future. Um, as you know, I'm kind of a riptide writer. I'm not much of anything else. I've tried other things, and I'm gonna be talking about them too today. Um, but I'm here to talk about what I'd like to see the future for in riptide bushing sports. And today there are two I'm gonna bring up to this conversation. Would be one, hourglass bushings. You know, like two small traditional cones put together, kind of like that. I do not have one anymore because it got chewed up. I've had it for a few years. And also, I'd like to see in Riptide traditional cones, you know? Because if you use Riptide's just original cones, pew pew pew, on a average, like independent traditional truck style, it looks something like this. I'm trying to squeeze it down too to get you to see a little bit of the kingpin, but yeah, that's how much nut room it leaves you for the kingpin. And let's show you off. Yeah, that's a permanent kingpin. So, yeah, unfortunately, not gonna happen with Riptide so right now. But if you get Venoms, not saying they're bad, it's just not my thing. Um, Venoms are just less reboundy, I think, to me. But you can get their original truck bushing, which looks like this. A regular, like, Riptide sized cone on bottom and a traditional cone on top. This is what it looks like. And I'm not fooling with you, man. It's a permanent kingpin. I can't move it around. But yeah, and there's even a little gap there with that little cone, and there's still a lot of nut room. Yeah, get down there. Oh crap. There's my washer. But yeah. That leaves a lot of nut room compared to the Riptides. But, Riptide and Brad, if you're watching this, check it out. I mean, I know a lot of skater friends that aren't much into longboarding things, so they're not ones riding Randalls. And I know how you and your company do a lot of research. Riptide does. Because when they put their thought into things, they don't think like Venom, like Paris Randalls. They think of like Bennett's and Precisions and like odd shaped bushings that you can't find anywhere else but with them. They want to make that where you can not only ride stock bushings, but you can ride quality grade bushings like Riptides. So I'd like to see traditionals because I know a lot of people ride Independence, Tensor, and all on regular skate decks, and they're like, "Oh, I wish I could get these. These are really comfortable and nice." And I'm like, they don't have standard size things, so like they're just riding Riptides on bottom, which is it's okay. I mean, you can switch it up, but I always like to have like one brand, just different duros. So Riptide is a little bit more pricey, so and there's not much difference, but there is if you really skate a lot. You can tell the difference between Riptides and Venoms. But if you don't have the money, go with Venoms. I mean, they're getting you past your stock bushing. But if you have the money, I would highly suggest chipping in and getting Riptides. Um, I'm expecting my friend on Facebook, Brad, he's the owner of Riptide, to see this video and take my suggestions up for making traditional size cones for the top and hourglasses. So, thanks, Brad, if you're watching, and thanks everyone else for watching, my viewers. And, also, I will be having more videos of something new I haven't used in a while, and you guys haven't seen at all, is the Tyco RC Terrain Twister. I need to get a new charger though, but I had just replaced a used adhesive mount for my GoPro and put it on here so you can view it on the water or in the snow, in the sand, whatever. But when I get my charger, we're going to drive this out on the lake and it's going to be cool. Here's what it's going to look like inside the waterproof housing. And that's pretty much it. Thanks again for watching, and Brad, if you're watching, take my suggestions up, because I know a lot of people that love your bushings. It's just that they ride traditional trucks. And the hourglasses would be pretty sick. I mean, I know a lot of people that like those bushings a lot. I hear it a lot in the slalom area of longboarding. So take that up for a suggestion. You know where to find me, Brad. Facebook, you know, blah, blah, blah. Just send me an email and just talk. See you guys. Have fun. Skate. Live life.